Hello, good people of YouTube. Wolf Tiger here, and on this Tuesday, I bring to you another fine episode of The Things That Make You Go, the series that takes an editorial, and sometimes sarcastic, look at the realm of video games and technology. In the news of the weird, we've got a doozy today, because there's an artist in the UK with the dream to live in somebody else's shoes for 28 days through the magic of VR. And to do this, he's got a Kickstarter going. That's right, for the next 28 days, if it's approved, he wants to live somebody else's life, eating when they eat, eating what they eat, sleeping when they sleep, and doing everything else that person does for every waking moment for 28 days straight. Sound crazy to you? It sure is. So let me get you some details on that story. A United Kingdom-based artist has announced his intention to spend 28 days wearing virtual reality goggles so that he can experience life through another person's eyes and ears. Mark Farid calls the project Seeing Eye and labels it as a social artistic experiment that seeks to find out how much of a person is their own personality and how much is cultural identity. Farid will attempt to engage with a broader spectrum of experiences by entirely immersing himself in the life of another person, whilst also looking at the implications of digital technologies, he explains. Farid has launched a Kickstarter campaign asking for £150,000, $234,761 to get Seeing Eye off the ground. The project went live today and has attracted only £152, $238. The campaign ends December 18, 2014. To sum it up, this guy wants to spend 28 days with a VR helmet on his head in a small room with nothing but a bed, a toilet, and a bathtub. It sounds to me like he's been watching The Matrix and Demolition Man one too many times and getting crazy ideas out of it. I mean, just the whole idea is crazy. Sure, it might be artistic and it might be an interesting study, but the whole thing just sounds absurd. And the way that people aren't donating to his cause shows me that other people out there feel the same way. It's just a really crazy idea in hopes of getting a lot of press and a lot of attention. I mean, think about it. Somebody's gonna be there, feeding him, preparing all this stuff, while he just sits with the helmet on, pretending he's somebody else. The whole idea just sounds absurd. I mean, what's he really gonna learn from this? That he has no life for 28 days? That it takes a whole lot of people to pretend to have a fake life? I mean, in the back of his mind, he's gonna know that it's artificial, that somebody out there is feeding him. He's not exactly eating the same things that that person he's watching is. He's eating something prepared by somebody else after they saw what the other person ate. So the whole experience is going to be artificial. Sure, there may be some learning out of it, and if he really wants to live somebody else's life, more power to him. After all, he's got a Kickstarter going, and if people really want to donate money to this cause, go right for it. But I'm willing to wager this isn't going to happen. It's just too far out and too much of a similarity between movies. And while yes, it might be curious to see what happens, I doubt it's going to be very educational. If anything, it's going to be like watching a sideshow freak. As always, we'll keep our eyes open and see what happens next. That's all for now. Peace out.